Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I've been getting questions again, where have I been and that kind of thing. And I've had so much going on. So first of all, my daughter's getting married and that's going to be November 7th. So it's been a little crazy. We're very excited. They've been together 4 years and all that kind of stuff. So it's really hard with coronavirus going on. Just, trying to get not many people there, but family and people who have been, how you say, quarantined, and then his side of like his friends, and it's been really hard. So my poor life. But yeah, so that's what we've been doing. We've been doing that. As you can see, I've been testing. I wanted to do my hair blonde, like an icy blonde. I don't know if it's going to go with my skin tone. So what I've been doing is I've been, I don't know if you could see it up here, but I have two spots. I have this and I have the back where I've been, this is my second bleach. So I want to see how much bleach it's going to need, how many times, and if I even like the color on me, um, because I don't want to do my whole head and, damage my hair and that kind of thing. Um, I was a hairdresser eons ago. And so what I've been doing, and it's because I'm doing it at home. If I would go to a salon and all, it's different, but I don't do it like more than 20-25 minutes and I'm using 30 volume. I might go up to 40 volume. I think I might do that today. Just because I think it'll lift a little bit more for me, since two, you can see it's not that, it's kind of lifted, but I still have more red tones and I got to get the brass kick. Anyway, so I've been doing that and just playing around, but then I decided, because my daughter's getting married, I don't want to be in the middle of bleaching my head. So I think I'm going to have to just, I'll throw on like a normal color, red or whatever I have here. And then after the wedding, I'll play. And then the last thing that went on is, let me show you. This is embarrassing, but I'm in so much pain that look at this. I hate this. That's just the one arm. It hurts so bad to lift it. My whole body's bruised. I have a problem with my knees. I'm going to probably have to get them replaced, but I have a really bad problem with my left leg. Um, with diabetes and RA and fibro, and my knee bends inward sometimes. If I'm the wrong way, it bends inward. So I was getting ready to walk down the steps, and I stepped on the first step. My knee went backwards, and I slid down 10 steps. Like, I literally, like, my back and my butt and everything's bruised. And this happened 2 days ago. Um, and I fell down each and every step. Um, until I cracked my head and I sat straight up. Like, my daughter was like, "What are you, the Undertaker?" Because sat straight up after it happened. I was like in shock, and my husband come running from downstairs, and he was like, "Oh my God," So I've been having to take it easy. So recording and stuff's kind of hard. I'm gonna try today because I want to do my one of the Wiccan things. God, you guys write me the best messages when I do that, because I always think like, oh no, I'm gonna get such grief for it, because I have a lot of things that I want to do, Wiccan wise. So I think I'm just gonna go for it and whatever. And plus some art and stuff. So anyway, I just had the. It's been quite. Last week was so bad for me, and I'm not going to get into like all the things that happened, but it was just like one thing after another, to where like Friday and Saturday came and I just sat and cried for hours because it was just so much and so stressful. And then on top, like I said, my daughter, um, we're all heartbroken that my son's gone and that he can't, be at her wedding. And it just, you guys know, you guys know. We all got shit, right? We all got shit. I'm no different than anybody. So that's just kind of what's been going on. Um, Gosh, I had so many things. I have giveaways that I want to do. I have like Halloween stuff and videos. I have things I've have partially recorded and uh, all that stuff. And it just gets to a point where it's like, ugh. Um, and I want to record. I think I might record us doing her arch, putting it together and like decorating it and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna show little parts of her wedding for because I know not all of you give a shit about her getting married, but there are a lot of you that do know my daughter, and you know, she's already received maybe 5 cards in the mail. Um, and she got home late last night. She's been teaching my nephew. He's being homeschooled right now because of the coronavirus in Jersey. Our numbers are going up like crazy. I think they doubled yesterday. Um, so she got home and she's like, I don't know if I want to open them now or my wedding, when I open my thing. So she's so excited. So please keep sending the cards for her. Um, anything, you guys are so creative. Just a little like card just to cheer her up because like I said, it's really heartbreaking not having her brother here, and it is affecting her greatly. And then one of her friends that she's been friends with, matter of fact, the friend lived across the street from us, and she was friends with my son. And after my son passed on, um and she's bipolar as well. After my son passed on, I kept in touch with her a lot and really tried to help her through some hard times. Um, and then her and my daughter became friends. So they were friends for a while. But then Emily, with work and then she got sick with this gallbladder and all, and just wasn't. She was writing her. They were writing, but they weren't seeing each other, kind of thing. And anyway, the girl was ignoring her every time Emily wrote her, and Emily wanted to invite her to her wedding and blah blah blah. So the other day, the girl wrote Emily and said that, that she had lied to her. She really isn't like Emily in the fact that like sometimes she just needs her personal space and kind of like goes inward. And she told Emily that they were the same that way, but she isn't like Emily, and and she doesn't want to be friends anymore and all these things. So my daughter's just, you know, beside herself because, in a weird way, that's a connection to her brother. And she really liked this girl. Like she really, they got along very well, and she really, truly, really liked her and was glad that they were friends. And she was really heartbroken. The girl kept ignoring her, and Emily kept saying to me, like, why is she doing this? And I would even try writing her, and she ignored me as well or gave me one word answers. So, I don't know if you saw my dog there, but so that came to fruition on Sunday, and I don't know. I just feel bad. I mean, it's my kids. I just feel heartbroken when I look at her. I don't know, like, I just get tears in my eyes because I just know that she's going through it, and it's like supposed to be like the greatest time of her, life, getting married, and they're planning for their future and all these things. And it's like her brother's not here, her friend leaves her, we have coronavirus, she just had gallbladder surgery. um and it's like my kid, well, my dog, the puppy never leaves. Hey, 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 hey. So what do you do? Anyway, I could go on for hours and it doesn't matter. It's not poor pathetic me, it's not poor pitiful me, trust me. um one good thing happened. I reconnected with my cousin who we grew up with in Pittsburgh, and him and I mean, literally from when we were teeny, we grew up. After I moved, I lost touch with him, and because we kind of like we didn't hang with the same friends, but um, some friends we knew. It's hard to explain. Anyway, on Facebook of bizarre things, I hate Facebook, but it recommended him as a friend because he's friends with some of my friends that I grew up with, and then I'm friends with one on Facebook, and I about died, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I reconnected with him. We reconnected, and I believe it's going on almost 2 weeks, and we've been writing back and forth, and just like, I don't know, it was just so nice because it was me and my sister, and then it was him and his brother, and we'd go over. It's my dad's cousin, it's my dad's cousin, his child. So we just always said we were cousins. Um, but like we would go over there on the weekends. They would come over to our house, and it was just, you know, growing up was a lot of fun. It was one of my greatest memories growing up. And so once, you know, once we got older and then we moved to Jersey, and you know, you lose touch and stuff. So it's so nice to like reconnect with him and just as adults be friends, and get to know each other again. He has two kids, and you know, it's just it's really nice. And you know, his brother um is doing well, you know, is doing good as well. And it's just, I don't know, it just really made me happy because um you know, as you get older and you lose touch with like things, like, you know, I wish I could go back and be young again, which I think we all do to a point, you know. And it's not age; it's just like those times, you know, as you get it to be an adult, sometimes it's hard. And I don't know. So it's just been, that is one really great thing that really has happened the past couple weeks and has really made me happy. You guys, for all your emails and Facebook messages and everything, have been delightful, and you guys have really helped me through some stuff. Like I said, something had happened last week, and well, I'll give you the brief. I won't name names or do anything because nobody's gonna around me is gonna watch. But my son Jared's best friend works at a garden center, and I didn't know this. I haven't spoken with him um, since Jared died, since Jared's memorial. He kind of just alienated us, and he lived across the street from us as well, and totally ignored us, all three of us here, and blames me for whatever. So we didn't know, and we were out going to all the different garden centers looking for pumpkins for Emily's, because she wants a very fall themed, right? So like with her arch, she wants like some white pumpkins and gourd, like just she has all these ideas in her head how she wants them. So we were like going out looking for pumpkins, all the different colors and sizes and stuff. So we went to a couple places, and then we went to this other place, and we're in there and we looked and everything. We got everything. My husband, who you guys know, has his whole back's crumbling. He's a mess. He's pulling one of those big things, you know, at the garden centers. He has like the pumpkins and all kinds of stuff on it, flowers, and because she's doing mums. And so he's pulling it, pulling it, pulling it. We're standing in line. It's a Sunday. It's big old line, right? And there's two registers open. So we're standing there, and can I take the next? Can I take the next? And the two register guys are like back and forth, like, can I take the next one? Can I, right? So like we're standing there for like 10, 15 minutes, and they're going through the line. And so we move up a little bit behind. There's a big line behind us, but there's a woman behind us. And the register guy over here, all of a sudden, he says, can I take the next person? So we were up a little bit, and I guess he saw the person behind us, and I didn't realize why he did this. But anyway, so we took the cart, and Dave maneuvered it around the whole thing. We go over there, we stand, and the guy disappears. And he's at the register next to us. So I look, it didn't register to me anything because I'm so far in my head of like what I got to do for this wedding. What else do we have to get? Is she, you know, the whole thing. Is it enough pumpkins? Trying to vision it in my head, envision it in my head. Um, so I'm looking, like the guy standing there with the other guy who's doing the register, and all of a sudden he disappears, and we're standing here, and we're standing, and we're standing. So the lady behind, who was behind us in line's like, um, where'd he go? She was like, I told you guys to go over there, and he disappeared, you know, because she was like, no, you're next in line, go. So then I was mad, like I was infuriated because I can't move. Emily got, you know, the same stuff I got health wise. My husband's pulling this big thing, maneuvering it. So I'm infuriated. So I'm like, where the hell did he go? What is going on? Like, why did we come over here? It's Sunday. I got a million things to do. So the register guy's like, oh, don't worry, I'll get this guy done. You guys come over. So we maneuver this whole big thing over, and Dave pulls it all the way over, maneuvers it to go straight, and we go over. The minute we go over, and this guy starts hitting us, you know, registering, doing the register on us, the kid comes back. And as he's And here's the thing, he didn't go do anything. He left his register, went to this register, and then I guess looking back now, he saw us, saw who we were, and started to walk towards the back, but didn't go to the back. He was like, I don't know, he was just standing there. Um, and at the time we were like, what the heck's going on? But as oh, this puppy's gonna kill me. Just lay down, hon. As we're getting rung up, he goes back to his register and he's like, "Can I help the next person?" And we're all standing there in line, like, "What the heck just happened?" Well, as he's walking back up, we, Emily and I, my husband has no clue. He doesn't pay mind. Emily and I both look at this kid walking back up, and both of us are standing there. And Emily turns to me, and I turn to her, and I'm like, we just looked at each other, and as we were done, we were walking out. We're like, "Oh my God, it's so and so," who was Jared's best friend. And my daughter, who does not have really a mean bone in her body. I mean, unless it comes to, she's just not a loud, mean person, right? We're getting ready to walk out and we are infuriated. And my husband's just paying and all. And he's mad just because he had to maneuver all this and everything. My daughter, as loud as can be, says, "Hi," and says his name and says, "How are you doing?" And he like looked at her and was like, "Hi," or whatever. And we left. And as we were walking out, Emily's like, "Can you believe that was such and such?" And Dave's like, "Are you kidding me?" And it was just infuriating because first of all, it was embarrassing because I don't know about you guys, but if any of you guys have any health issues or mobility issues, like my husband, like we're standing in line and him trying to maneuver this big thing on the wheels and trying to turn it and these humongous pumpkins and these big things of mums and all these things and his back, like it's embarrassing for everybody to be staring at you and us like limping over to the thing and then standing there and waiting like, oh, maybe his register was out of tape, maybe he went to get more register tape, and we're standing there and nothing, and he's standing like down right literally like 2 aisles over, standing there staring. And we're just like, what the heck? Like, we got the heebie jeebies. I don't know if you guys see heebie jeebies, bugs. And then, like, I don't know. It was like humiliating. It was embarrassing. It was sad to me because this kid was here all the time. I fed him. He stayed here. He was my son's best friend. And it was sad. It was just mad and so many things. So that just started the week off just wonderful. And honestly, and my husband's like, "That wasn't him." And we're like, "Yes, it was." He was like, "Wow, man." He was like, "I didn't even recognize him." I'm like, "Well, we haven't even seen him in 10 years. He looks the same." But like I said, my husband don't pay no mind. None of us really did because we got there. We didn't even think he worked. Like, I didn't even think about it. I didn't know he worked there. I haven't thought about him in years. It doesn't, he never, like, he'll drive right past us. He doesn't wave. It's all the things. So I just put him out of my head. But yeah, it was just, like I said, and it was kind of sad because we've been, I don't know. It just, ugh. So yeah, so that's it. That's my rant for the week. Otherwise, I'm going with the whole theory is I'm gonna have a good week. I'm gonna do what I can do. I'm gonna have to take some Motrin and lay down, like I had to the past couple of days because my body hurts. It hurts to walk. Standing is too hard and everything like that just because of falling, but my tailbone. So nothing can be done for long periods of time, but um, you know, it is what it is. And at least I didn't get like extremely hurt where I was in the hospital or break anything. So I'll suffer through with some bruises. And yeah, so I'm gonna do my best to have a really, really good week and be um excited. I have 2 skirts that I want to make. I don't know if I'm gonna make them on video or not. I haven't quite decided. But I'm gonna make if you guys want to see the material and all that kind of stuff, let me know. I'll do like a quick video and show it of all the material I have to make and then explain, what I'm going to do and stuff. But it's going to be like a boho kind of skirt, long, because ideally I want to wear like boots if I can, or, something so I have like a net thing that goes over it and all this stuff I want to make. So if you guys want to see the material, let me know. It only take me, I could show you on camera for 5 minutes, whatever. Let me know down below. I know I haven't been answering all my comments, and I know that I've been, not around for a while. And like I said, I really do apologize. I had every intent on, trying to get back in the habit of doing things and stuff. And I really, mean well and want to, but it's just been one thing after another after another. And unfortunately, this falls to the wayside, which I hate because I love doing this, but I don't know. What are you going to do, right? Life. So I'm going to try this week and I'm going to have a good week. And I got my candles lit and my things and my bobs and all the things. And yeah, so I hope to have a really good week and we'll see what happens with this. Like I said, I think I'm just going to throw red on it and do that. And I got to get my other glasses because I hate these glasses. But my other ones I broke accidentally. And so got them, Dave fixed them. So I just got to clean them up, like the smudges and all that kind of stuff and get them. And yeah, so here's for a good week for all of us. I am sending all my love and blessings to you all. And let's have a good week and have a few, if not many good things happen to us, and try to pick out all the good this week and try to get through the bad if there's any. So as always, please be kind to each other. You never know if somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much. I am so blessed and thankful, and I am so thankful for all your letters, all your emails, all your Facebook messages. I cannot state that enough. You guys, when I wake up and I go on Facebook and there's like 40 messages, I'm like, you know what I mean, or in my emails. Thank you guys. And I always say this, I'm going to try to write back, but I want to acknowledge it so you guys know that I'm getting them, and I'm very thankful. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully today I'm going to get it done because I have half of it done. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.